Hi guys, it's me. I'm just making a tiny little video. I'm going to Texas tomorrow for a family reunion, thus the cowboy hat. I'm 2 weeks on T today, so that's really exciting. I'm feeling pretty good overall. I'm kind of an emotional roller coaster sometimes. Makes me kind of hard to handle. I think that I feel really, really good when I first get an injection, and then during that 2 week span when when I need to get another one, I kind of go up when I first get it, and then I kind of slowly go down. And then when I get another one, I come back up, and then I go down. So I'm in like a really good mood today because I just had an injection. Maybe that's partially psychological because I'm happy that I'm on this journey, and maybe it's partially because I have the right hormones going through my body, and my mind is like, heck yeah, let's do this. I think that the emotional roller coaster is kind of due to the hormones trying to balance out in my body. It's kind of like my body switching from being estrogen run to being testosterone run, which is kind of what I talked about before. So I think my body's just trying to figure out like where is a good balance for you. So I'm super excited to see more changes as time goes on. I think that the oiliness of my skin is really the big thing that I've noticed. My voice is slowly dropping. It's kind of scratchy a lot of the time. A lot of people ask me if I'm getting a cold, which I'm not, but, well, maybe I am. It's just a permanent cold in which my voice is going to be permanently deeper. It's kind of like a sore throat sometimes. I don't really see a lot of, like, muscular changes with myself just quite yet. Nothing noticeable. I have really dry lips. Like, they don't make enough chapstick for the amount of dry that is in my lips during this. And if you know me, I always have chapstick. So that's weird for me to have dry lips. So my second shot was today. My doctor is really cool, which is Dr. Anna Weg-Leitner, which is what I talked about earlier. Now I'm just on nurse visits, so basically the nurses are trying to teach me how to self-inject. So this is my second one, so they kind of did a learning injection today in which I watched her do it, and she kind of had me like section out my leg and showed me how to grab the skin so that I am giving the injection appropriately, and like how to hold the needle, which is that you kind of like divide your leg, grab as much fat as you can from the side of your thigh, and then inject the needle at a 90-degree angle to your leg, and then you kind of pull back on the syringe to make sure that no blood comes out. If it does, then you have to do it over again. If it doesn't, then you're good to inject. The next shot, she's going to teach me and let me do it by myself. So basically they're trying to teach me so that I can do these injections at home by myself so I don't have to go back all the time, which is pretty common knowledge among the female to male transgender community, but for those of you who aren't a part of it, that's kind of what happens. So I'm going to be self-injecting pretty soon here, which is kind of exciting. The other thing I wanted to talk about today is binding. So if you're from the transgender community, female to male, then you probably know what binding is. If you're not, binding is when you take a special, it's usually, they have binders, and it's made out of this special material that's very tight, and it doesn't stretch out easily over time. I'm wearing one right now. Here, I'll turn sideways so you can kind of see that it flattens out my chest, so you can't really see anything. It kind of makes my chest one whole thing instead of two identifiable breasts. The binders are super tight. Oh, here's what the binder looks like. I'll just lift up my shirt because you can't see anything. So this is what it looks like. This part is actually 2 sets of this fabric, and the back only has 1. So that's for more like flattening power, I suppose you could say. But this is a special one that I ordered. I cut it at half. It went all the way down, but that was really uncomfortable, and binders are super uncomfortable as is. Like, it's hard to breathe in them, and I don't know if you can see kind of where my arm is at, but over here it's very tight, so it kind of cuts into your skin. With binders, don't wear them for very long periods of time. It's not safe. It cuts off the circulation, it rubs, it can give you rashes, it can cut into your skin, and it's hard for you to breathe. So if you're wearing a binder, please give yourself an opportunity to breathe. You definitely need to do that, and you need to make sure the circulation is flowing appropriately through your body. For you guys who are new at binding, it is not safe, absolutely not safe, to use duct tape to try to bind. Cuts off circulation, it doesn't come off your skin very easily, it's just not safe, so don't go that route at all. The safest way is to get a binder. You can do it with really tight sports bras. and kind of like those ace bandage wraps, you can wrap those around. But definitely binders are the safest way. So this is my only binder because I haven't been able to find one that I like too much. And during the day, everything sort of shifts around, so it makes it uncomfortable, so I don't wear it all the time. But I definitely do like the look and feel that it gives me, especially when I'm out in public. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have to talk about today. I'll give you an update in a little bit if I see some changes. If not, I'll see you when I get my next injection, or if I feel like I have some useful piece of information to share. As always, if you have questions or comments, you can just comment on here, or you can follow me on Instagram and send me a message if you want to do it more privately. I'm totally okay with that, so I'll add my Instagram name at the end of this. So, thanks guys, see you next time.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding